Hi, welcome to Badminton Racket Review and this 2018 test session and racket number 593. So we have today a Yonex Arcsaber Light 6i. Let's go through the specs on this racket. It's a 5U racket, so and it's so nice to have a racket that just feels a bit quicker. I've been doing so many Astrocs and Dura and DGs. They just feel so cumbersome and heavy compared to this. It just feels so much easier to get through, move through the air. What else have we got here? String tension 20 to 28 pounds, so pretty good. This is strung at 25 pounds. All our rackets are re-strung with the same string at the same tension. The grip is G5, and let's just tell you what's written on here. So these are this racket range is developed by Yonex but made in China. So I'm not sure what exactly that means. And I don't think they're going to tell us an awful lot more, are they? No, they're not, but we have some information here. So the shaft flexibility is medium flex. And to be honest with you, when the rackets are really light, like 78, 80 grams, then they do need to have a little bit of tension in that shaft, because if it's just too light and you're whacking the shuttle around, the head's just going to be flexing all over the place with the shaft movement. So they do try to stiffen up the lighter rackets. What I don't understand is why the heavy rackets have to be so stiff. You get so much more out of them if they were slightly less stiff. So yeah, and the balance point is 295 plus or minus. So 295 is kind of like this. It's just leaning slightly towards the head direction. Okay, so not quite even, not quite head heavy, but in the head heavy direction. I hope that kind of makes sense. So not there, kind of there. All right, so the price of these is around the £60 mark in the UK. The only place you can buy them from in the UK is Badminton Bay, because they dispatch worldwide. It's a Malaysian company that dispatches worldwide. If you're in Asia, you have more outlet options. We'll be selling our Arcsaber Light range. We only have we don't have a lot of these rackets, but we'll be selling it at our racket sales site, which is there's a link to that site below. It will be on the website from the first week of August. Hokey cokey. So the design, so this is going back to a little bit old school in terms of design, but nevertheless very well executed. No issues with the print quality here, particularly. All seems to be done pretty well. So it has this sort of orange, dark orange at the bottom, and then it has the graphics in the middle, silver, and some more graphics at the top. But take a look at the close-up design video and see what you think for yourself. Right, we're going to weigh this racket now, see how much it weighs with the string and the grip supplied by Yonex. So just short of 82 pounds, and no wonder it just feels like it could just move around all day long. That's a light racket, and I would suggest a lot of people will not have a great deal of difficulty using this racket. It's very user friendly. Right, let's move on to a smash test now. We're going to see what this racket is like to smash the shuttlecock with. Our player always tries to hit the shuttlecock, to carry out the smash test using the same amount of power as they normally would do. And what we're doing is measuring the shuttle speed in kilometers per hour. Okay, let's do a maneuver test now where we isolate the racket movement to this. So what we're doing is measuring the head speed of the racket in kilometers an hour again, and this is where the aerodynamics, design, weight, balance, all of these factors start to play a part in how quickly that racket is moving. The control test, the next test is more simplistic. It basically tests how easy it is to control the shuttle with the racket. If you want a detailed summary of this racket or any of the other rackets we've tested in 2018 or in the last 2017 test session, you need to go to the Racket Review eZone. Once you go there, you click it, you log in, Racket Review eZone. That will get you into the eZone space. At the top of the page, you have the quick search boxes. So if you were looking for a specific agenda, you can just click that sort of top 10 control rackets, got top 10 weight versus power, whatever it is you're interested in, press filter and it will bring up the results. However, if you want to do a more in-depth, more detailed, more bespoke search, you press the filter box underneath, choose your parameters accordingly, press the manufacturer if you want to go by manufacturer, or if you know the range. So if you're looking for a Nanoray, an Arcsaber, a 3D break free, a Windstorm. Let's take Windstorm as an example. So if you press Windstorm comes up, press filter in the yellow box and the Windstorm results show, and then you can just press Windstorm 72 and the racket page appears, and in that racket page are there's images of the racket, there's all our test results, there is the videos of our testing, there are the JPEGs of our testing, and most importantly, or as importantly should I say, is the personal video review, which shows you, which gives you a much more detailed analysis of the racket. We talk about what it's like to smash, and not just the power, but what it's like to consistently smash with. How strenuous is it on your arms? We talk about how easy it is to drop with from various angles. So we talk about control and accuracy. We talk about defensive capabilities. We talk about overhead shots, and we talk about how good the racket is to drive. And that really does cover 99% of racket performance, and along with our test results and all the other JPEGs with the test JPEGs, the test videos, and this in-depth members only video, that is about as much information as it is physically possible to give anybody on a racket. So it's definitely worth going into the Racket Review eZone. Do not forget, we have only started doing the videos for the last 55 tests or so. So the last 2017 test session and the 2018 have the personal videos, not the entire 500 and something rackets that we've tested. It's been superb having you watch today. It's really good, the amount of support we're getting. Keep showing your support to Badminton Racket Review. Subscribe to our channel, press the like button, leave your comments. We'll try our best always to respond to comments, as you can see in all our pages. You know, your support has meant so much from us, and we're so surprised by how many corners of the world you know, our work is now reaching. It's been an absolute privilege, and we take the feedback, the constructive feedback anyway. Some people are a little bit rude, but the majority are really nice, and they give us really good feedback about our site, what to include, what not to include, and that is actually super helpful. And we have amended our website and the Racket Review eZone according to the feedback we've received to make it a better platform for badminton players all across the world at all levels to use. So thanks so much. Keep supporting us. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you.